Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today I'm going to finally do this one. I know a lot of people have done it. I'm going to try to be a little different, but kind of the same. These are the newest molds, well, one of the newer molds from Let's Resin. These are the keychain molds with all the letters in there. However, because I give these types of things away, I don't want to make keychains out of all of these, but I want to do them all. So what I am going to do, in fact, Mary at Resin Me Up did the exact same thing I was going to do, but she beat me to it. So I am going to kind of do the same thing. What I'm going to do with these is plug the hole that makes the hole maker for the keychain with a rhinestone. And I'm going to do a magnet on the back of them. And when I was growing up, I had a cheap plastic set of alphabet letters that stuck to the refrigerator to play with. So these are going to be a pretty set of alphabet letters for somebody's grandchild or child. And I'm going to do the letters in black, I think. Then I'm going to pull out 26, 27. I don't know if I'm going to do this one. I guess I can. Of my own glitters from my eBay store. So we can look at a whole slew of glitters, and then I'm going to back them. I'm not sure if I'm going to back them in black, back them in white. It might depend on the glitter, but that's my plan. I have some happy mail though. This has been sitting here a couple days and I keep forgetting. When I get onto like the UV resin stuff, I get focused. All my videos I didn't do comments of the day because I didn't want to interrupt it. But I had some happy mail, so let's go through this. This is from Deborah Evans, and she knows how much I like my glitter and sparkle. Hugs and prayers from Deborah Evans. She gave me a whole another bottle of crushed crystal. I will never run out of this, you guys. Thank you so much. Never run out of it. And then I got from Jada Bowen, says to enjoy your gift. Check this out. Kamiskaya Pearl Alcohol Ink Set. And these are almost like interference. Of course, I'm going to need my little mixer. I'll probably add a ball bearing to them because there are on there. But this says Arctic, Moonlight. These look like interference powders, Northern Lights. So these are going to be really pretty. I need to open them all up, get a ball bearing in there and shake them up really well. So we'll have to try these out. Thank you so much, Jaden. I didn't even know that they made something like this. So that's pretty cool. We will definitely, I need more storage for alcohol inks. That's what's happening. They're kind of going everywhere now. When the bubble ones came for all of you, thank you guys all. I was sold out in like 2 hours. I do have 50 more on order, maybe more depending on how many he can get done. He gave me some gifts in my package that I didn't know he was sending. So he sent this one for my son, Anthony. Red and blue are his favorite colors. And he put them on there for him. Let me see. And then for Mr. Glitz, he did the Glitz colors, red, white, and blue. Said, thank you for your service. So I'm just going to hold on to these for them. That way they'll always be here if they need them. And then look at this cute one. This one he used, what did it say? Cultured pearl and Ethiopian pearl. Look at how pretty that is. You know what he made this for? He says that little tiny box, that little square box for my extras that I always get bubbles in, this one. This is why he made it. Isn't it so cute? So I'll be reaching in there with my little tiny one. Thank you, AJ. I absolutely love them. I love all of his stuff. He does an amazing job. So, keep an eye out. It'll probably be, I don't know, about a month. Maybe, where are we in? March? Probably first week in April, maybe. I don't want to put them under pressure, but we will have at least 50 more. I know I have some stir sticks coming. They may already be gone by the time this video hits. I have no idea what the timing is on everything. I didn't mention that they do come with keychains and jump rings. So those will come in the box. Hopefully there's enough stock. You guys are probably going to love these. So I think what I'm going to do is just mix up maybe 1 ounce. 1 ounce and I'm going to use the new pigment paste. Where is that? The new epoxy pigment paste from Let's Resin in the black. We're going to use that for the letters. let that cure. I almost did UV resin. I wonder if I can do UV resin. Let me try one and see. It fits on the tray really nicely. I got my black UV resin out. Let's just try one and see if I'm gonna get, oh yeah, that should be, doesn't even really need to be completely full, but let's just see if it'll cure through. And that might save me a whole lot of cure time. I don't know if there's any bubbles in these edges, so I'm going to go around. There very well could be. I probably should have gloves on, but I'm not going to touch it, I promise. Try my hardest to keep it clean. Let's just try the one. I'm gonna pop the whole thing out once it's cured so I can look at the other side of it and see if the other side is cured. And if it works, then I'm gonna do all of these in the black UV resin, and then I'll just start mixing my epoxy right now and pick out all the colors, and we'll do those. I don't think I'm going to, I might debubble the clear and mix the glitter in very slowly because I don't want to debubble 26 times to get all the bubbles out of that epoxy. So let me get this cured and we'll see what it looks like. Well, that was 2 minutes. I'm gonna just pop the whole thing out and redo it if I need to. Look at that, it cured, you guys. It cured all the way through. It's not sticky. That's amazing. Okay, great. So what I'll do is put you on a little speed. I'm gonna fill these all up, get them all cured, and then I will mix up some resin for you.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage. Sparkles explode in a radiant haze. Crafting a masterpiece that's gonna amaze. Glitz and glitter lighting up the night. Painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Dipped in gold with a stroke of flare. Diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems, they're my magic spell. Turning the ordinary into something to tell. Glitz and gold with a stroke of flare. Diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems.
I think I'm ready. I cured them a long time while I was working. I just kept them under the light and I'm sure they're perfectly fine. So these are 3 layers. I don't know if I said that or not. So you have the letter as one whole layer. Then you have this layer here up to the lip, and then you fill the back with the final layer. I pulled out 27 of my glitters. So hopefully, I don't know. I mixed up 4 ounces. I guess, let me just kind of see on one before I split this up, because I don't think we need much, like literally next to nothing. So I'm just going to go through the glitters. This one is Emerald Ocean. I tried to pull out ones that I don't use that often so you can see them again. And I don't really want to create bubbles. This one is absolutely one of my faves. It's a green and blue. High sparkle factor on this. So I'm just gonna stir slowly. You know what? It's going on the M because it is one of my favorites. I didn't pull out the ones that I use all the time. I was trying to get you to see something different. So if that's all it's gonna take, I probably going to, I don't know how much I'm gonna have left over. I want to split it all up, just because this might take me a little while to coax in there, and I want it in really thin cups, and that doesn't have much left. So I'm going to pull out my mold for pendants, and I'm just going to stick it in there. I don't know. Yeah, some of these I really like. I'm just going to put it off to the side because I know I don't have enough room to do everything. So just know I could put it over here, I guess. That's what I'm going to be doing with it. So it took barely anything. Let me just kind of gauge how much I have left, and I'll put them in respective mold for that. And if they're not full, it's okay because I don't mind. I do have to trim when they're not full for this one, but it won't be so thick, so that won't be no big deal. Just take a little more time to sand down the backs. So let me take a moment, split up between all of these cups. I have them sitting everywhere, and then we'll start doing all the glitters. I was able to split that 26 more ways, so that's pretty cool. And I have a little clear left, so I'll hold that. I tried to get all these little drips off, but I'm gonna see that I'm gonna be getting some in these molds. So the next one is Copper Canopy. It's a copper and green mix, chunky mix. Again, I don't want to stir fast. I just want to coat the glitter. And I think I'm going to not keep all like the greens together just in case whoever gets these. They can mix them up on their refrigerator. Some little child's going to have some fun with these. I hope I have enough magnets. If not, I need to order some. Let's see, that's good. I think I'm not going to worry about all this extra until I'm completely done because it's much more important for me to get these done. Next one is Mystic Crush. This was one of Don's mixes. It's a red and I don't remember what was in here. It's got red and what colors are looking through? Let me see. Greens, some blues. Let's do the N. And some are going to be more than others. I didn't measure. I just kind of coated the bottom of these tiny little cups. They do have the size amounts, or I mean the volume amounts on the molds, but I forgot to read them off to you. So I'll have to try to remember to do that. All right, actually I do need to get rid of this because I don't have room for 27 of them. Some are going to have more than others. And it doesn't hurt to have extra pendants. Especially glitter ones. These are the best. Whoops, too much. All right, that one's good. I don't have enough Copper Canopy to do one anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. I may not remember the names of these on demold, so hopefully you will pay attention to which ones you like if you want to get any of them. Pop that bubble. Next one's going to be Pretty in Pink. Just gonna... This one has green tints to it. I know it looks pink in the jar, but see the green tints to it? Trying to get a lot in here so we can see the full effect of the glitter in the final piece. So let me just put a little bit more. So it's a pink and green tint. All right, let's do the O. Like I said, I don't know if black is going to look good on the backs. If I want a mixture of black and white, I might do a mixture of black and white. I just don't know how much to mix like that. And this has enough for a pendant. Try to dome that. So 4 ounces is more than you absolutely need if you're going to do some different colors in everything. Let me just stack these. Now, if you buy the glitters, they do not come in these jars. I get that, asked that all the time. This one is raspberry. You could buy these jars on Amazon. I think they come 6 in a package. I can't remember how much, maybe $15, $20. I'm not sure. I could link them below. This is raspberry. Look at that, changed a little bit. It went darker, but I love the color. It's like a bright purpley pink with hints of green. I'm just pressing it down so it doesn't go over that lip. There's like a little lip right there to make that flower shape. I could end up with bubbles, very well could, but I'm not going to worry about it. If I go around that with the dotting tool, I'll have to be cleaning up a much larger mess, I'm thinking. Come on, trying to get this in here as quickly as possible. Let's see, what do we have next? Let me grab the next one. It's the Patriot. This is another one of Dawn's. Red, white, and blue. It's actually red, blue, and like crushed crystal. It's really pretty. He made this glitter mix a while back. Haven't used it for a while though. I don't do a ton of glitters. I mean, if I do, it's always my favorites. I really need to expand expand my horizons. Come on, I'm trying to do this as quickly but as neatly as possible. I go ahead and put this in something. This is quite a bit left. Let's do this one. I think the pendants are going to take me quite a bit of time too. Trying to scrape it out of there. I don't know if this is the best stick that I should be using. Maybe I'm going to try a smaller, wider stick like this one. Let's do Glitter of Glory, another glitter mix of Mr. Glitz. Red, white, and blue. Red, silver, and blue, I should say. Great for 4th of July stuff. What do we got here? Let's do the R. Try to get that in there. It's probably less than a 1/4 ounce that I'm doing right now. That's how much is in these cups. Not very much at all. Yeah, this little stick scrapes the cup much better than that other stick. Get a lot more out of here. That was Glitter of Glory. Now we've got, I'll try to get some colors from each color group. Buttered Popcorn, which is my yellow. This is a very, very pretty yellow. It's hard to get a good yellow. It does have tints of green, but not much. Let's do the S. So sparkling. Make sure it's to the edge. Okay, we got a little bit left, not too much. We could do something small here. Let me see what I got small. Don't want to waste any. I guess I could put it into my extras mold, but I do use these for my eBay orders like crazy. So that's why the extras doesn't get put as much in there. All right, next one is Oceana. Let's do some blues. I don't want to pour over there. I'm so afraid I'm going to spill it. Oceana is gorgeous. This is like a medium cut glitter. Beautiful blue. Couple different shades of blue in here. Lighter blue, like royal blue. It's very pretty. I think they're all pretty though. I'm not a good person to ask. I only pick the ones that I like that get put in the store. There's a few I'm trying to let sell out so I could replace them with something else because they've been in there too long. So they're not too popular. So there's a couple. I might even discount them, get them out of the store so I could fill up their space with another color that might be more popular. Because there's like so many to choose from and I have to narrow it down because I only have space enough in my house to keep so many of them. All right, next one is Blueberry Sparkle. This one is like a light blue and dark blue again, but different ratios. It's got a little hint of like a turquoise in here. So I probably won't know which is which when we go next to each. You'll know because you'll be seeing it quicker than me. I might be able to figure it out because this one has more of a greenish tint, like more of a, like I said, turquoise tint to it than the Oceana. Not much left in here either. Let's do this little one. Come on. Come on. Good enough? I got a lot left. Goodness gracious. Hoping I can get this all done before it gets too sticky on me. This is called Midnight Blink. It's a black holographic. Oh, I think I just poured too much in there. It's going to be really thick on me. Shoot. See? That's why I kept the little bit of extra clear. Just for reasons like that. I'm going to do that one. I'll do that one in this blank one. I just don't want it behind a black letter because you might not see that black letter. You know what I mean? This is just a blank. The kids can use it for like a space between words or something. I don't know. A little left. Get that in there. Come on. A little baby one. All right, good enough. I'm not going to mess around too long with them. Let's see, what do we have? Another black one. This is Midnight Disco. This is a holographic medium cut. Black holographic. So, gosh, I don't know if I want to use black behind black, but we're going to try it. Let's use Z. We don't use Z very much in our words. Hopefully we'll see that letter. I don't know. I don't know if I should have done that, but done now. Okay, I have enough for one tiny little one. I might have to start making like a extras pendant, you know what I mean, with all the different color glitters in one. Next one is Baby Doll. It's pink and green tints, chunky glitter mix. Trying not to mix too much in there, which I think I did. I'm gonna need another drip. Come on. Just a drip. I'll do that on the Y. I thought about doing clear on the background, but that wouldn't be fun. Not enough in there to do anything. Let me get these caps on over here so I could stack my jars. These are handy little jars. They stack on top of each other. Let's see. Next one is going to be Abyss, which is a purple chunky. It's got like purple and green and blue tints to it. Very pretty. Love it. I like blues with purples. So it's mostly purple. Hints of the aqua kind of blue. Really pretty. Let's see, do I have something small enough for this one? I'm going to have to start drilling out some pendants for the bales, I think, with these little ones. Come on. That one's going to need trimmed for sure. Next one is, get a lid on here. Unicorn Taffy. This one was pretty popular there for a while. It's blue, pink, oops, and purple. Chunky, not chunky. This is a medium cut. All mediums together. Blue, pink, and purple. I had done this color. I just mixed these three colors from my store together in a project a long time ago. And everybody wanted me to make the glitter mix out of it. So that's why this one exists. So they didn't have to buy all three glitters to get that look. Perfect. That's that one. All right. Let me just fill another little pendant over here. And let me put the cap on. Let's move this out of the way. And get this one in here. Got to get a move on. I spilled one of my little cups over here by accident. Thank God I have a little bit of extra in that cup. I should have enough to make a new cup. I did scrape it back in there, but there's a lot of bubbles. So this one is called, what is it called? Ballroom Dance Medium. It's a silver holographic. I also carry a Ballroom Dance Fine, which is the fine silver holographic. That should look good behind the black. Hoping we don't get too many. Oops, shoot, it went right in that one. Wonder if I can get it out. Come on, go in there. This layer takes next to nothing. Let's see if I have something that's kind of close to that, or I gotta clean it out. Get in there. What a mess. I gotta clean my counter. It's in that one. What do I have? Okay, we're gonna do this super bling because it's close to that. It's a chunky mix silver holographic. So that's perfect for the one I just spilled in. So it's kind of like that one, except it's got the chunky glitter and fine glitter. I think medium as well. Come on. Spread. When you got those chunky glitters in such a tiny area, it's hard to spread them. What do we got? Do we have something small? Hopefully these all look okay in these little pendants. I don't see why they wouldn't. All right. Next is going to be Shimmer Medium. My most popular shimmer, I have several shimmers, is the Fine, but this is medium. It's got white and pink hues to it. Similar to the Fine, except a larger cut. It's got some green hues to it. Let's do this one. I have 3 different shimmers in the store, and each has different colors to it. They're all fine cuts. Rainbow shimmer, which has all the colors of the rainbow. Seriously shimmery, and shimmer. I think seriously shimmery has more blues. I don't know. I can't remember offhand. I'd have to look at the glitter. Let me put this in here. And it's so thick. It gets even thicker because I'm putting all that glitter into it, so that's not helping things. Next one is Crown of Gold, one of my favorite gold ones that I have. This is a silver and gold mix. I use this a lot on my beach scenes. It's got chunky, medium, and fine cut in here. It's got lots of different colors, but gold is the most prominent. Trying to keep my place clean next to me. Yeah, it's kind of thick. I need a little bit just to help it run for me. Just a drop. I like to sprinkle this in my beaches, in the sand part, just to give it a little sparkle. I have a couple of golds to show you today. In case you're new here, you haven't seen them, but I wanted to show you all my glitters today since I didn't know what else to fill it with. I didn't want just one color. That's boring. This takes longer, but that's okay. I don't mind. You guys could fast forward as you want. Oops. And let's see, they are all looking pretty good. I haven't spritzed them for a while though. Not that it matters, it's the back, you're not going to see it. Let's do Frozen. Frozen is a turquoisey, medium, or chunky and fine glitter mix. It's like a frosty color. That's what it reminds me of. That's why it's named Frozen. Isn't that gorgeous? Shimmers of green and blues. And then a fine glitter in there, like the snow sparkling. Oh, I was saying, if you're new and you didn't know, I have an eBay store. It's linked in the description box, but the glitters, I have about 70-ish, maybe more glitters in the store. But like I said, I use a lot of them all the time. So I'm trying to use the ones I don't use all the time today. So if you haven't seen them, go check them out. It's very hard to see how beautiful they are in a picture. Camera never does them justice, ever. This one is called Serene. It's a medium blue. Medium cut blue. Kind of like a turquoise color. High sparkling. But if you didn't want like all the different blues, this is your just one color medium blue. I'll have to think about the backing. I'm not using a lot of white ones. If you use like the opal ones and you cover it with black in the back, then it can change the opal, the look. That's why I didn't pull them out. Plus you've seen them so many times. I didn't want to do that. So I don't think choosing black or white is really going to affect many of these today. Okay, that one was Serene. We've got Lime, which is golden and green. As many greens do have yellow in them. This one does as well. That looks so pretty. I don't like that spout part. I'm probably going to end up with bubbles, but it'll be all right. Just because this is so thick. Let's do some bar pendants. Definitely going to need trimming on all these. Next is Tropical Oasis. I do love this one a lot. I love all of them, or they wouldn't be there, put it that way. So just assume I love it. Or it would not be in the store at all. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me flip this over. Love this color. When it gets wet with resin, you can see all those colors even better. This one is one of the ones that I love in resin more than I like it out of resin. And I always forget that looking at the jar. But then as soon as I put it in the resin, it's like so stunning. Love that one. It's so pretty. Definitely want a pendant out of this one. We're going to do one of these. Hopefully I'm not getting bubbles on the front of this because it is thick. All right. Next, 4 more. Hanging in there with me, Champagne Toast. This is a champagne color. This is a chunky and fine glitter mix. Perfect for New Year's Eve. Any kind of party type thing. You like champagne, you're going to love this one. Champagne, the color that is. And then I have this champagne in fine by itself, which is gorgeous on its own. Let's get enough to do one of these. Let's do this one. Oh, had plenty. I feel like there's a bubble down there though. Hopefully not. Little over poured. Might do enough for another small one over here. That like wavy one. Come on, just a little bit more. Perfect. Next one is Glitz Blitz. Check out that gold. This one is super duper high sparkle factor. That's one of the things I do look for when I'm looking at glitters to add. I want them to be very reflective. Otherwise, what's the point? If you ask me. This one is very reflective. Let's get this one in B. There's so many tones to gold too. I have lots of golds in the store with different tones. All right, where can I put this one in? Let's do you. I don't think I have enough for you, but it's too late now. It's going in there. Try to scrape it. Come on. 2 more. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the heat mat on, get these things cured. This is the champagne fine. Let's do this one. And then one more. And you made it. Ooh, it's too thick. I I'm going to need to borrow, look at this, I'm going to have just enough for them all, minus the little spill that I had. Champagne fine. Beautiful. Enough for a little one, kind of. Let me find something that's not got glitter in it already from something else. Almost there. These kinds of videos take me quite a while because of all the stirring, but if you like to see colors, then these are the videos for you, because I do this quite often when I get a big set in or something like that. Let's just put it right in there. And this one is called Stardust. This is a chunky golden holographic. Oh, no, that's too much. Shoot. Oh, maybe not. There's enough in there. Okay, good. So if you like golden chunky, here's a beautiful one. Come on. I made it too thick. Plus it's the very end, so it's like done. It's done wanting to work with me. Okay. That's it. I'm going to do something with this. Let me just get my spatula. This is the part that I spilled, but put it back in the cup that had more bubbles in it. So I think I'm just gonna finish filling up those pendants. I don't know what I got left, about an ounce. Maybe I'll find something. Well, I'll just put them in here. I won't bore you. I'm just going to spritz these all, pour this in, and then I'll return to back them. As you saw, I back coated with white, so I mixed a white pigment paste in my resin, and then I covered all the dark ones with the white and then the lighter ones with the black. So I started using the pigment paste, it turned it gray, so I ended up using some black alcohol ink to get it deeper so I didn't have all that pigment paste just sitting in there. And then here's the pendants. They came out really good. I had a lot of sanding and trimming to do on the back because I didn't dome them, which, you know, I prefer them to be about half as thick. I only dome this mold because it's easier for me on trimming, but I had to drill half of them out so I could put pinch bales because no flat bag bale were fitting on the backs of them. So those came out pretty good. Are you ready to get these all out? Because I am. Let's see what we got. And we'll try to see which glitter it was. I'm sure I should know them. I mean, I sell them, so. Okay, here is the first one. That came out really, really nice. Really nice. Let me find my glitters. Let me get which one it is. This is the Starburst, or Stardust. Sorry, Stardust, the glitter. And that was this Here, same one. Wow, does that black look sharp on there? Really happy with it. You know what? I almost don't think I'm going to put a stone there because I don't even know if I could fit one down in there. It's like on this third level and not on that second level. I'm sure I could probably go. I don't know. I'll have to think about that because you honestly don't even really see it. So Stardust is number 1. Number 2. This one is my champagne. That is the fine cut champagne. Looks really, really sharp as well. I knew black was going to look good. And I dome these really good. I don't really need to trim anything at all. That's really sharp. And let's see. This is the champagne in the pendant. Let's see, number 3. Oh, that's the Glitz Blitz. For sure. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I love the black on it. That looks so good. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, this was a Crown of Gold. Was it Crown of Gold? Or no? No. This is my Champagne Toast. This is the chunky glitter. It's got the gold and the silver in there. That is really nice. I love it on the black. Let me see if I can find one. I think that's this one in the pendant. Wow, is that really nice. So glad I did black letters. All right, let's see the first white one. Ooh, that one's pretty. Now these blue ones, I'm probably going to get a little confused on a couple of them. I think that is Serene. It's all one color. I got one bubble there, but honestly, it's not that bad. Not too bad. That is that one. This is the Crown of Gold because it's got the holographics in there. So that's that one. And that goes beautiful in this pendant. Look at the pendant. Came out more gold. I don't know why, but it looks more gold in the clear, probably because of no black on the background. So that is Crown of Gold. This one holds 3.4 ounces, 4.2 ounces. I forgot to tell you that. Ooh, that is the lime backed in black. I've never seen it backed in black before. That's the lime. It darkened it up because here it is without the backing. I did get bubbles. I didn't really go around them. I thought about it and then I'm like, I didn't want it all coming out over the edges, so I didn't do it. I should have done it. Next one. This one is the Tropical Oasis. It pulled all the orange out from the back blacking because this is what it looks like without the black backing. So you see a lot of that pink and orange coming through with the black. Wow, it's amazing what black does to things. Not just glitter, but also your alcohol inks, things like that. Oh, this is nice. This is, let me grab it. I think Ballroom Dance Medium. Yep, Ballroom Dance Medium. Silver holographic. I don't know if I have one. Yep, here's one in a pendant. I think I did pendants in almost all of them, except 1 or 2. What is that one? Oh, you know what happened? Because of the black background. This is my Shimmer Medium. It's pulling out all those deeper colors because here it is without the black background. I should have put a white background on that one. I wasn't thinking. It's not horrible, but I like the opal better than the pink. But that's the difference between the two. Oh wait, this is Crown of Gold. So what was the other one? Oh yeah, that's right. That was the Champagne Toast. This was the Crown of Gold. It's got all the gorgeous colors in there, along with the gold. Let me see if I have. I thought I showed you the Crown of Gold, though. Maybe not. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. Anyway, well, oh, I thought this was Crown of Gold. That's right. No, this one's the Crown of Gold. I know which one this is. This one is this one. Super Bling. I was like, it looks really silvery. It's the silver holographic. And this is it in the pendant. So this is the difference between the Super Bling, which is kind of the same cuts, and this is the Crown of Gold, just the gold silver version. Very pretty. One more. One more. This one is my Frozen. So with the backing on there, you can see the pink coming out. There's not a lot of pink in here. I'm surprised it came out like that, but you could see it in there too. So yeah, in the resin, that a little shimmer of pink comes through. I forgot about that. Let's see. Oh, this one is, let me get it. This is Don's Mix. The Patriot, can you tell? Blue and red, and then there's crushed crystal in there as well. That is the Patriot. Let me see, do I have one? Here it is in a pendant. Pretty much the same thing. Now for, ooh, this is, I think, my raspberry, if I'm not mistaken, with the black backing on it. So that is it with the black, and this is it without the black. Much pinker. Pretty nice. It's got the goldish greenish colors in there. Let me get these off my table. Now we've got, what is this one? This is the Pretty in Pink. I lost a lot of the pink because of the black. What was I thinking? Here's the Pretty in Pink without the black. So I kind of glad we did this so you could see them both ways. Not too bad. I still like it. It's just, I couldn't believe what it was. This one is, I think, oh gosh, is this Mystic Crush? Yeah, it's the only one it can be. Look at the difference with the black backing. Let me see if I have it without. Yep, right here. That looks a little oranger in here than it does in here. And here it looks more red. So the black has given us more orange in that one. Next, ooh, this is my Emerald Ocean. I love the Emerald Ocean. That's right, I did it with M. So this is the Emerald Ocean. So you could see blue and green depending on which way you're turning it. It's gorgeous. And this is it in the pendant. Look at how different with the white back and without the back. It's more blue and then more green in here. Strange. Strange, strange. Okay, this one is, let me get it, my Blueberry Sparkle. It's got all the different blues and some greens in there. Let's see if I could find one. Did I do one? Here it is in the pendant, pretty much the same thing. Basically exactly the same. So far, we could see all the letters. I was a little worried. I don't know if we got into, oh, we haven't gotten to the black ones yet. This is the Oceana. Look at that beautiful blue. That one's gorgeous. I don't know, but this might be the Oceana in here. Looks the same. Pretty. Very, very pretty. This is the Copper Canopy. I didn't put a ton in there. You can still see some black through it, but it's got that copper and the green and the gold. I don't think I poured it in a pendant. This is one I did not have much of. I think it was the only one I didn't have any extra of. So no Copper Canopy to look at. This is the Buttered Popcorn that darkened up underneath the black. And then here it is in the pendant. So different. You could see a lot of orangey color, orangey pink coming through. Interesting. Here is the Patriot. No, Glitter of Glory. Sorry. Glitter of Glory. Red, silver, and blue. Really pretty. Didn't really change anything. Here it is in the pendant. Pretty much the same. No difference. Oops, this goes over there. So I was like, where's my letter? That's right. Midnight Bling. There is no letter on this one. It was the blank. So this is the holographic black. I was like, oh my gosh, my letter didn't stick. Why wouldn't it stick? Okay, here's the blacks. So this is the Midnight Disco, which is pretty. You can kind of see the Z still, but the holographic black that's in here, which you can't really tell much because it's so super tiny, but it's still pretty. Really pretty. Let me move that. 3 more. Oh, this is the pink one, baby doll. It darkened it a little bit, brought out some of the yellows and the oranges, and I don't have any in a pendant. I didn't have any extra in the pendant, so there's no baby doll to compare. 2 more. Oh, Abyss, look at that. A lot of the pinks came out of that purple. Interesting. And here's the little pendant. I only had a tiny little dab of it. More purple in there, more pink in here. And last but not least, this is the unicorn taffy. That is really pretty. Here it is. I had a small little one in here. Oh, it's not going to stay. It's so teeny. There you go. Unicorn taffy. That is all of them, you guys. What do you think of the display today? All I'm going to do, I'm not going to bother. There's really no reveal to do anything. I really don't know that I'm going to put a stone there, because I don't really think it's like in your face, a hole. It's actually heart-shaped. It's a heart-shaped hole. How cute is that? I didn't notice that till just now. So I don't know. I don't think I will. If I do, you'll see it. But I'm just going to put a magnet on the back of these. Hopefully I have enough. I think I do. And that's it. I'll get you some final pictures. I hope you like the display. Sorry about all the mixing today, but you'll never know unless you see what's going on. So that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story.